Yo, YouTube, you know this is your boy DJ Cool Thing from Cool Thing Entertainment. Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today's video is my DJ gig update for January 2021. So we got my planner here, and we're going to go through each and every month of this year and see what we have so far. We'll do a more update as we head to February, March, April, all the other months of this year, and we'll just do an update every single month. So once a month, we'll do our DJ gig update guys on what we have that month and all that kind of stuff. So this one is just an overview of all the gigs I have so far planned for this year, 2021. So the first one is the birthday party. And this birthday party was supposed to be booked for October 10th of 2020. But because of the virus, they had to reschedule because some of the birthday girl's family lives, in other places, and it's just really hard to get them here for the party when there's a virus going on and they can't really travel. So we're having it sometime this month. We'll have it planned for this month, and it's going to be at Beach Church. We're going to be in the Adventure Beach building, which is our children's ministry. And our children's ministry building has an X32 2 mixer from Behringer, the Xenix X32 2 mixer, and it has some RCF speakers. There's 6 of them. 2 of the JBL subwoofers. Park lights on the front, the audience, and of course the back of the stage. That is, and of course we got a wireless microphone, so the only thing I need to bring is my table scrim, and also my controller, and maybe even, go into the storage and try to get an extension cord, but I'll bring an extension cord just in case. But I think there's already an extension cord there that we can use to plug in our 25-foot surge protector into the main power at the church. So we should be good to go on that one. We don't really know which day of January it's actually going to be. I think it's going to be within the next week or two of this birthday party. So within the next few weeks, we should definitely have this birthday party. And here it is, January 5th on a Tuesday, so I know it's not going to be this week, but we'll figure out next week, the week after that. So it's going to be sometime this month, we are going to have a birthday party, and this birthday party was the one that was supposed to take place back in October, but because of the virus, they had to reschedule for January of this year, 2021. And the setup is going to be very simple. My table scrim, and my controller, because everything we have at the church, like a mixer, speakers, subwoofers, lights, a wireless mic, we have a wireless mic system, and so much more. We even have lights there. We have everything at the church. The only thing I need to bring is my controller, my laptop, my table, and my table scrim to hide some of the cables, especially for the power cable that goes underneath there, and just plug the extension cord straight into there, and it'll look nice and clean. So that it's gonna be a nice simple setup for this birthday party, because everything else is provided by the church, like the mixer, speakers, subwoofer, lights, wireless mics, the extension cord, XLR cables to connect to the PA system that we have at the church. So that's going to be an awesome party. It's an 8th birthday party for a girl named Valerie Garcia. So she has family who is Mexican and English, so it's going to be like a 2-in-1 birthday party. I'm going to have to figure out how to incorporate that somehow in a kid's birthday party, but we'll see. We'll have to see about the music selection of music, so we'll have to figure out how to play Spanish music and English music how to even that out, have Spanish music and English music leveled out. So I'm going to figure out how to incorporate that somehow with this birthday party. So be on the lookout for another gig log sometime this month for my friend Valerie's 8th birthday party. And this is a girl I met at Adventure Beach for our kids camp. We actually met at kids camp, and I helped her out because I was helping out with the preschool games and all that kind of stuff. We met and became friends. So this birthday party is going to be an awesome, awesome party. And I think it's also a double party for her brother Jackson. So I have to figure out how to incorporate that somehow. I guess it would be like a double birthday party. And I cannot wait for this to happen. So it's going to be an awesome party. We don't really have a specific date yet here on this calendar. But we'll do an update later on. We'll do another update as I hear more about this party, of when it is, what time it is, what the music I'll be playing, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a great birthday party. So the other gig, actually, let's see here. Let's go to February. We have nothing booked for February. March, nothing for March. April, nothing for April. May. Oh man, this is where we get to the good stuff. On May 23rd, 2021, we got a wedding for my friend Brandon Montgomery. He is getting married at the Blessed Barn in Ainer, South Carolina. I don't know if I'm doing cocktail, dinner, reception, and ceremony. I don't know if I'm just doing ceremony, cocktail, and dinner. I don't know what, but from the pictures I'm looking at, it looks really, really nice. It's called the Blessed Barn in Ainer, South Carolina. So that's like 20, 30 minutes from my house. And it's a nice looking, it's a nice contemporary style barn with a more rustic theme. That's actually the theme of the wedding, is rustic, and they want country music. And I did talk to Brandon, who is the groom, and he says, I was referred to you by my brother, which is okay. We have a wedding coming up May 23rd. We're looking for a DJ. Could you send me over some prices for your wedding services? And we just talked. And Sunday, he wanted to know if he wanted me to send him, or he wants to send a deposit. And I told him you can. I mean, I'm not forcing the whole deposit thing, but a deposit is good, especially for weddings. And then the rest of the money's going to come on the day of the wedding. And we were just talking about setting up a Zoom call for to talk about the playlist and how I want it structured, so I can easily follow that playlist on what to play, at what time, and all that kind of stuff. We'll actually show them an example of my previous wedding and how I want it structured, so I can follow that, put it in my Serato, analyze those tracks, and get it ready to go for the wedding. So, and they mostly want country music, so I'm actually going to do that. So, yeah, they actually want country music. We don't know what, type of country music, whether it's old or new. We'll talk more about that on the Zoom call. It's going to be at the Blessed Barn in Ainer, so it's a rustic style, so anything that fits the occasion. Okay. So the place looks absolutely amazing. And there's actually going to be a gig log. This looks absolutely beautiful from the pictures I'm looking at. See, it's a more contemporary style barn with a rustic feel, and it's a nice looking venue. I don't know if we're going to be inside the barn or outside the barn. We'll talk more about that on the Zoom call with the bride and the groom. We'll talk about the playlist. We'll talk about where I'm going to be setting up and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we got until May of this year. And then a few days later, on that Saturday, we have another wedding for my friend Allie Skipper, which I don't know, the music or the place that they're going to have it at, the venue. I just don't know for my friend Allie Skipper's wedding, because we don't really know the venue, we don't know the music that they want. We do know the date, which is May 29th. That's that Saturday. So we got a wedding on Sunday and we got one on Saturday. So it's like on the same week. So I'm gonna be very busy in May for my friend Alex Skipper's wedding, as well as my friend Brandon Montgomery's wedding. And the Blessed Barn in Aner is going to be for Sunday's wedding, May 23rd. So from the pictures, they can either have it indoors or outdoors, depending on the weather and how it's going to be. So they can either have it inside the barn or have their ceremony outside. So no matter where it's going to be, I'll be able to find a way to set up and have everything together and all that kind of stuff. Have my ceremony rig ready to go. And it's a very, very beautiful venue. I will show you guys in the gig log. Once we get to that day, we'll show you guys what the venue actually looks like. Give you guys an idea of where we'll be setting up, and oh man, it's so beautiful. It's called the Blessed Barn. It's in Aner, South Carolina, 20 minutes away from my house. 20 to 30 minutes away from my house. And we don't really know what time the wedding is, what time it gets over. We don't know where we'll be setting up, whether it's inside or outside, but I'll be prepared for any situation. So sometime in the next few months, I will definitely be getting a canopy and a fan to keep things nice and cool, especially if we're outside. It's going to be May. It's going to be May, almost June, and it's going to be hot. We don't really know what the weather's going to be like on that day, because we can't check that far out, because it's in May. Especially when it comes to Saturday's wedding for my buddy Allie Skipper. This is the one I got booked when I was in Gatlinburg, and I was checking my phone, and her mom says, "Are you available on May 29th?" And it's for the wedding, so got booked another wedding. And I got booked this one, let me see here. I got this one booked earlier this week on Wednesday. This past Wednesday, today's the 5th, so this past Wednesday, which was, let me see, December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve, I got booked the wedding at Blessed Barn in Aner, South Carolina. And it's going to be a very beautiful venue. I'll show you guys in the gig log when we get to that day. And as we head to June, nothing in June. On July, when we do 4th of July week, I will definitely be DJing at Crazy Sam's Fireworks. So another 4th of July gig log is coming your way this coming summer. And I think we're going to start DJing on July 3rd and, go into July 4th, which is on a Sunday. Usually, I think last year was on a Saturday and July 3rd was on a Friday. So, yeah, I'm going to be using one speaker, my table scrim, my controller, and maybe get maybe a 1/4 inch RCA cable that I can use for line level, or maybe just bring the Yamaha MG10 to connect, one XLR. That's probably what I'll do. I'll connect one XLR cable to the controller and connect the other end to the speaker for this particular setup, because we're not going all out with the mixer and having two speakers and all that kind of stuff. So I might have to test out my controller with one of the speakers, having it directly connected, or I can just connect it straight to the mixer and have better control over the EQ. So from where I'm going to be standing in a corner with one speaker, and of course maybe use the mixer to get a line level signal, and we'll have one XLR to the JBL Eon 612. But I think this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it like we're going to connect the controller with the left and right XLR to get a line level signal out of the controller, and of course have the other XLR from the main out to the XLR input on the JBL. And that's how it's going to work. So a mixer, my controller, my laptop, and that's about it. And maybe I'll bring the UKing Parcan. So we actually found a new placement for the UKing battery-powered Parcan. We are going to be using that for smaller setups, in smaller places like the fireworks store. We're going to use the UKing battery-powered Parcan, so we're going to make sure we charge it up and get it ready to roll. And the UKing battery-powered Parcan we can use for, lights on the floor to really create a nice atmosphere, especially when it gets dark. Even though the lights in the fireworks store are going to be on, and having that battery-powered Parcan, it's going to light up the actual floor. Because we were going to do red, white, and blue for 4th of July colors, or maybe even use my Parcans, my matte owl Parcans, for maybe put them on the floor or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out, because we don't really know the placement of the lights yet. Maybe we'll just use the UKing Parcan and just have it flash different colors, and do a slow flash, between, like pulsing between different colors. It doesn't have to be red, white, and blue for 4th of July. So that's probably our placement. August, we don't have anything planned for August, or September, or October, November, or December of this year. We don't have anything planned for us the year. The only parties we have planned is for this month, which is the birthday party, and on May, where we have the 2 weddings. And I think both of those weddings I'm doing ceremony, cocktail, dinner, reception, the whole 9 yards. But we'll talk about that on the Zoom call with my clients. So this is where Zoom will actually come into play. And I'm actually going to go onto my laptop. Okay, make sure I have Zoom. And I'll use my computer to do the Zoom call. And I'll actually send them a Zoom link so we can do our one-on-one chat. And I'll show them the screen. I'll show them the playlist of how I want it structured. They can build their own playlist. they'll send it to me via email or Google Drive or wherever, and they can I can print it out and I can look at it and I can use it as a guide to help me out at this particular wedding. So I just wanted to update you guys on that real quick. And this venue is called the Blessed Barn. As far as my friend Allie's wedding, we don't know the venue yet. We don't know the time, the type of music they want. I guess she'll let me know once we get closer to her wedding, which is almost in June. So I'm really looking forward to that. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm sorry it's been this long. We had a lot to talk about when it comes to placement of the setup. And for the wedding at the Blessed Barn, we're going to bring the two JBLs. We're going to bring my SR2, the MacBook Air 2018 running Serato DJ Pro, my mixer, the Yamaha MG10, and probably by then I'll probably have my new lighting system, whether it's the Chave Gig Bar 2 or the Chave Gig Bar Move. One of those will do just fine, especially for my weddings. It's really going to spice up the wedding. And after what happened at my last wedding with the par cans, yeah, it needs to be upgraded. And of course, we'll have some up lighting. If we're inside the barn, we'll have a few up lights. We'll use my battery-powered par cans for up lighting, and we'll control it all. Maybe with DMX. Maybe we'll try getting the DMX thing this year. Who knows? Come to think of it, we'll just use the remote and go to each par can and can choose the different lights, and then just go around and choose auto 1, auto 2, auto 3 during the open dancing, which is when everyone's on the dance floor, have a good time. We'll do a flash, or we'll do the fast flash. We'll do all that stuff for uplighting. So I'm gonna start adding uplighting to my weddings and to really spice things up a little bit with the stage lighting, which is gonna be the Chave Gig Bar 2 or the Chave Gig Bar Move. So again, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. So next time, your boy DJ Cool Thing from Cool Thing Entertainment out. Peace.